Have you ever wondered what happens to your food after you take that first delicious bite? It's the start of an incredible journey through your body, and it all begins in your mouth. This isn't just a waiting room, it's a full-on food preparation station. When you start chewing, you're doing something super important called mechanical digestion. Your teeth are like tiny, powerful machines, grinding and mashing the food into smaller, softer pieces. This makes the food much easier to swallow and gives it more surface area for the next step of digestion to work its magic. So, every time you chew, give your teeth a little thank you. But your teeth don't work alone. As you chew, your mouth starts to produce a special liquid called saliva. You might know it as spit. Did you know you can make up to 1.5 liters of saliva every single day? That's enough to fill a big soda bottle. Saliva is amazing because it does two jobs at once. First, it makes the food wet and slippery, helping it slide down your throat easily. Second, it contains special things called enzymes. These enzymes are like tiny scissors that start cutting up the starches in your food, like the ones in bread and potatoes, beginning the process of chemical digestion right there in your mouth. Once the food is all mashed up and mixed with saliva, it forms a small, soft ball called a bolus. Your tongue is a super strong muscle that helps push this bolus to the back of your throat. Think of your tongue as the food director, making sure everything goes in the right direction. It's a very coordinated move. When you swallow, a tiny flap of skin called the epiglottis closes over your windpipe. This is like a little traffic guard that prevents food from going down the wrong tube and into your lungs, which helps you avoid choking. It's an automatic reflex you don't even have to think about. This first stage is so important for your health. Chewing your food thoroughly is a simple but powerful way to help your entire digestive system. When you take your time to chew, you're giving those enzymes in your saliva more time to work and breaking the food into smaller pieces, which makes the next stages of digestion much easier for your stomach and intestines. It's like doing the prep work for a big science experiment. The better you prepare, the better the results. So, the next time you eat, remember the amazing welcome party happening right inside your mouth. After you swallow, the food bolus doesn't just drop into your stomach. It travels down a long muscular tube called the esophagus, which is about 25 centimeters long in most adults. Think of it as a food water slide. The muscles in the esophagus work together in a special wave-like motion called peristalsis. These muscles squeeze behind the food and relax in front of it, pushing it gently along its path. This process is so effective that you could even eat and swallow while hanging upside down, although I definitely don't recommend trying that experiment. It's all thanks to those amazing muscle waves. At the end of the esophagus, there's a special muscular ring, like a gateway, called the lower esophageal sphincter. This gateway opens up to let the food enter the stomach and then quickly closes tight. Its main job is to keep everything that goes into the stomach from coming back up into the esophagus. Sometimes, if this valve doesn't close properly, stomach acid can splash back up, which can cause that uncomfortable feeling we call heartburn. So, this little muscular ring has a very big responsibility in keeping the traffic of digestion flowing in one direction, down. Welcome to the stomach. This J-shaped muscular organ is like a powerful blender. When the food arrives, the stomach's strong muscular walls start to churn, squeeze, and mix everything together. This physical churning continues the work your teeth started, mashing the food into an even finer pulp. The stomach can stretch to hold a lot of food, up to a liter or more. It's designed to be a holding tank, where the next major step of digestion can take place. It's a noisy, active, and incredibly important stop on this digestive journey. While the stomach is churning, it also releases very strong gastric juices. These juices are a mix of powerful acid and more enzymes. The stomach acid is so strong it can kill most of the harmful bacteria that might have been on your food, protecting you from getting sick. At the same time, the enzymes in the stomach are experts at breaking down proteins, like the ones you find in meat, eggs, and beans. After a few hours of this churning and mixing, the solid food you ate has been turned into a thick, soupy liquid called chyme. This chyme is now ready to move on to the next, very long part of its adventure. The soupy chyme is now ready to leave the stomach and enter the next part of the digestive tract, the small intestine. Don't let the name fool you. This organ is incredibly long. If you were to stretch out an adult small intestine, it would be about 6 meters, or 20 feet, long. That's about as long as a giraffe is tall. The chyme moves from the stomach into the small intestine a little bit at a time, controlled by another gateway muscle called the pyloric sphincter. This ensures the small intestine isn't overwhelmed and has plenty of time to do its very important work. As the chyme enters the first part of the small intestine, it gets help from a few neighboring organs. The pancreas sends in more digestive enzymes to break down fats, proteins, and carbohydrates even further. The liver produces a green liquid called bile, which is stored in the gallbladder. The gallbladder squirts this bile into the small intestine to help break down fats into tiny droplets, making it easier for the enzymes to work on them. It's like adding dish soap to greasy water. All of these juices work together to turn the chyme into molecules small enough for your body to absorb. The inside of the small intestine isn't smooth. It's covered in millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi. And each of those villi is covered in even tinier projections called microvilli. This incredible design massively increases the surface area of the small intestine, giving it more space to do its main job, absorption. If you could flatten out all these folds and villi, the surface area would be about the size of a tennis court. This is where all the good stuff from your food, the vitamins, minerals, sugars, and other nutrients, finally gets absorbed into your bloodstream. This absorption is the whole reason we eat. The nutrients pass through the walls of the small intestine and into tiny blood vessels. The blood then acts like a delivery service, carrying these nutrients to every single cell in your body. Your cells use these nutrients for energy, to grow, and to repair themselves. This is how the food you eat helps you run, jump, think, and even heal a scraped knee. The small intestine is the true hero of digestion, making sure none of that valuable nutrition from your food goes to waste. After the small intestine has absorbed all the useful nutrients, what's left over moves into the next organ, the large intestine. This part of the tube is wider than the small intestine, but it's much shorter, measuring about 1.5 meters or 5 feet long. The leftover material that enters the large intestine is mostly water, indigestible fiber, like the tough parts of fruits and vegetables, and other waste products. The main journey of getting energy from food is over, but there are still a couple of important jobs left to do before the journey is complete. The first and most important job of the large intestine is to absorb most of the remaining water from the waste material. This is a crucial water-saving step for your body. As the waste moves slowly through the large intestine, water is drawn back into the bloodstream so your body can reuse it. This process helps you stay hydrated. A fun fact is that the large intestine is also home to trillions of friendly bacteria. These good bacteria are like tiny helpers. They feed on the leftover fiber and in return produce some important vitamins, like vitamin K, that your body can absorb and use. As water is absorbed, the waste material becomes more solid. This is how stool, or what we call poop, is formed. The slow, steady movement through the large intestine, which can take anywhere from 12 to 48 hours, allows plenty of time for this process to happen. Eating foods with lots of fiber, like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, is very important for this stage. Fiber helps keep the waste soft and moving along smoothly, which is essential for good digestive health and helps prevent constipation. Think of fiber as a traffic controller for your large intestine. Finally, the solidified waste reaches the last part of the large intestine, called the rectum. This is a holding area for the stool. When the rectum is full, it sends a signal to your brain that it's time to go to the bathroom. The waste then leaves your body through an opening called the anus, completing its long journey from bite to flush. This whole amazing, complex process, from the moment you take a bite to the final exit, is how your body gets the fuel it needs to keep you healthy, strong, and full of wonder every single day.